We go where the soft hearts gather, where every curve gets crowned, laughing loud in our group chat palace. Girl, we run this town. Finger hearts up in the air, we show love everywhere. No shame, no fear, just us right here. Welcome to paradise, baby, we shine. Every shape divine, everybody a shrine. We lift each other higher, yeah, we rise. This is our world, our home. Welcome to paradise. Welcome to paradise. When the world gets cold, we don't fold, we hold. Welcome to paradise, baby, we shine. Every shade divine, everybody a shrine. We lift each other higher, yeah, we rise. This is our world, our home. Welcome to paradise. Welcome to paradise.
And we're on. We're back, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Fat Tea. I hope you're all having a wonderful thick thigh Thursday so far. Yes, guys, we're back. And we have some very interesting shit to talk about today. And I'm still trying to see also at the same time, I'm trying to see if we can have some surprise guests on our show today. A little bit unplanned, but you know, that's how this goes. We're going to keep it interesting for y'all. And hopefully, going to spill some tea and have some
Hey, Buck might get some retribution.
some interesting discussions. Yes. Rissa is getting ready right now as we speak.
She had some last minute stuff that happened, so
Yes.
she'll be on in a minute.
Okay, hold on. Our surprise guest is in the waiting area. So, K-Bug, how about you tell us really quick a little bit who our surprise guest is, and then we're going to bring her in and start it out hot and ready.
We're bringing in Amanda, right?
Yes.
She was here back in the day, and I recently found out that she was telling people back in the day that I essayed her when I did not. So we're going to get a little clarification today. Audrey won't be here today. She's got something else going on.
Audrey, yes. Audrey will be back on tomorrow. I also need to fix my position really quick. Like, I keep forgetting. I'm looking at this screen, but the camera is in this screen. So like, let me reset my workplace a little bit. And guys, chat and other hosts, you can hear me clearly. Everything good? No hissing, no static. Everything good?
Yeah.
All right, let's try this out. And
hold on, let me take a hit real quick.
Oh, I just learned earlier, but it's a manual thing. Like on the things, it's do a blinker. I learned this morning what doing a blinker is. You okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm dying over there.
Ta-da!
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hold on. I'm trying to get my camera on. Hold on.
And then, yes, I see your camera now. Just turn your phone sideways. Like, turn it like YouTube, not TikTok. You have it on TikTok mode. Yes. And now turn the rotation lock off.
Hold on. Wait. Is it not?
Swipe down from the top. Is it an iPhone?
Yeah.
Swipe down from the top. and
Okay.
there's a rotation lock, like the symbol with the rotation lock. You have to turn that off. And then when you turn it sideways,
well-
your camera should also go sideways.
Is that? Am I?
You're sideways still. No, it's not working.
Okay, hold
The
on.
whole layout should flip.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So, default, the balance quality or the high quality?
No, that's not it. No. When you swipe down, look. I don't know. Can you see my screen right now? This symbol right here, it has a rotation and a lock.
Oh no, I don't see your screen.
It looks like a little lock with a circle around it and an arrow.
Um,
Cat Mama
Okay.
TFQ Super Chat at
Hold
$4.99.
on.
K-Bug, please give me a hit for this combo as well.
Is it on?
Thank you for the super chat. And I guess finally we got
did it
the
work?
bot working.
Wait, am I on? Is it working?
No, your camera is off right now, Amanda. Turn it back on.
Okay.
You're still sideways. I don't know why.
I don't know why. Am I okay now?
Yeah, just leave it like this for now. I
I
guess
don't
it's
want to
okay.
be like that way though. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me try it one more time. So when I'm hitting the camera, I have a icon in the middle that has like an
It's in the
arrow on
iPhone.
it.
It's in the iPhone settings. Like, you know, when you turn the camera, when you turn the whole phone over sideways, that like your whole layout changes. It's like it's when you swipe down from the top right corner, you pull down and there's like the settings for your iPhone. And that's where
Oh, in my actual settings on my actual iPhone.
yes, in the settings drop down where you have like you can change your
Oh,
brightness and your
Okay,
volume.
hold on 1 second. Okay,
Leaving you.
I'm on my settings and then I go to the camera.
No, it's can you see, like, go back out? Can you see my screen?
Um,
Like go back out to the screen where you can see us.
okay.
Okay, so you can
Oh.
see my phone right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you swipe down from the top corner and then you get this screen right here. This iPhone screen right here. This is what you want.
Okay, the disc control
And there's a
focus.
rotation lock. This one right here, this button, where it has a lock. It has a lock and a circle.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Hold on.
Listen, guys, chat. Be patient,
Oh my God.
please. The
Hold
exact
on,
thing,
okay.
the exact same thing happened on Lolcow Bus many times when people were invited to be a guest on the show. That like we had to explain to them, or they had to explain that you want to turn your phone sideways in order to have a more screen filling experience. Because if she has it upright, then it's basically just a sliver.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. It's like I'm trying to like swipe, but it's not. I'll just turn off my camera then. Okay.
Cable
Sorry.
is like you're good on the you're good on the
Okay.
ball.
Well, it's okay. You guys already know I'm pretty and fun, so that kind of stinks though. Let me try it one more time because I'm just like
Yes, Amanda, it looks like has a sparkling shirt on.
yeah. And like
At the end of the day, if you can get it to work, it's okay. Like if not, then look, Rissa's got her phone sideways too.
yeah.
I'm on my laptop.
Oh, you're on your laptop. Okay.
Yeah. My phones are here.
Yeah, I'll just turn it on, but it's gonna be the wrong way, I guess.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Like,
Okay,
sorry
can you
about
guys
that,
see me?
guys. Tell us again really quick, Amanda. Where are you now? Where do you live? New York City, right?
I live in New York City. I live in Chicago, and oh my God, I just bought a condo in Cleveland.
In Cleveland. What
Yes,
the hell?
Ohio.
What the hell brought you to Ohio? Why?
Huh?
Why
Because,
Ohio?
well, I wanted to be next to the water, and there's a whole body positivity thing right now in
I mean,
Ohio, so it's really good.
Is it?
But right now, I'm in Las Vegas.
Right now you're in Vegas? Why are you in Vegas?
I'm like only here for like 3 more hours. I had a production thing for another little thing. Yeah.
Oh,
So
all right. That's always Vegas, you know.
yeah, like I've
But
only like literally it was only like 7 hours.
oh, so you did you fly in yesterday, or like when did you get here?
I got here like 8.5 hours ago.
Oh, you flew in, did your thing, and
Yeah.
you're gonna fly back out tonight?
Yeah. No, I have private. Yeah. They have like
Oh,
private airports and stuff.
crazy. Well,
Wait, can you guys see me?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
just making sure. Yeah.
So yeah, today was like a little bit spontaneous. Like the idea for today's podcast. This is only episode 4. Like we're still very new with this. We literally just started all this, and we did like the YouTube and everything after my TikTok got banned and this documentary came out, and we did lol cowbus and all sorts of stuff. So we said, you know what, we can do this too. We can go on YouTube, we can talk about shit, and we can make it interesting. And today we said we're going to talk about bullying, right?
Yes, that
and
is the topic.
and it's a very interesting topic, especially for like when you remember when you were here and all the
Yeah.
shit that happened with pork chop. So
Yeah, Pork Chop and Ivy and Heather. Yeah.
all the girls that are on the documentary talking shit.
Yeah, and it's really funny because the producer literally we were talking the other day and then I pulled out the footage and she didn't know what to say and it like literally she didn't respond for like 2 or 3 minutes because she was shocked.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I like there was so much stuff going on back then. I mean, K-Bug was here too, like the entire season, like
AK.
from
Hey.
from like I guess the very beginning of season, like I know with interruptions like all the way to now. And
I am season 3.
Yes.
you and Cass basically, like you guys arriving at the house, that kind of started season 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody in the chat said like something that is really off-putting right now. Like, I never threatened to dox anybody. I'm
Well,
quite not sure what the fuck that comment was about, but like let's just keep it moving, because
Okay.
doxing is never okay, and bullying is never okay.
Hurry! Thanks for the gift.
Oh,
Ooh.
cutie.
Oh, how cool! I need to train the bot now to react to what is it? The goat trophy? Is that what you guys were seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah, to gifts,
good.
guys. Yeah, just so you know, finally, I got everything set up that you guys can super chat, you can send gifts, and you can subscribe. You can get memberships for the channel. If you guys watching right now and rewatching later, if you want this to continue, if you want us to bring you guys entertaining content, if you want us to spill the tea, show receipts, and give you guys something to really watch, support us. Because TikTok doesn't make us any money. YouTube is a much better platform for us to finally, have you guys show us appreciation, and then we can give back to you guys in the sense that we're going to bring you interesting content. We're going to work on more ideas, including maybe at some point soon bringing you guys or giving you guys access to certain cameras in the house, so that certain member levels of you guys will have access at certain hours that you can literally just tune in and you can see what's going on in the house. That's all just thoughts right now, and depending on you guys' support, some of those might actually come to fruition. Now, really quick, I don't want to like derail too much. Let me hand the microphone to K-Work, because she has 2 things that she also wanted to announce. And yesterday, you guys were so cool. You all helped her. You voted for her.
We are
And
currently in 4th place.
she is currently in 4th place. So,
Yay.
K-Bug, take it away
Good
really quick while I dig out the link, and I'll pin it in the chat for you.
Okay. So I'll get to that stuff later. I want to do this other stuff first. So, Amanda, it has come out from a screenshot that was shown from Aiden to Paula that I sexually assaulted 2 people. I spoke to Aiden, and Aiden is adamant that it was you and then Kai.
Hold on, wait. Can you start over? I'm sorry.
According to Aiden, you said that I sexually assaulted you and Kai in the pool and hot tub.
What on earth? There's no text message or anything that I've ever sent to him at all. He apologized because he had accused me originally of that, which then he came out and admitted that he lied.
Do you remember that whole situation at all?
So originally I was told that I essayed Aiden and K-Bug, and that's what was brought up to me. But then, and Cass is there, and I don't want to talk for Cass because obviously she's gone. But you guys checked the footage, and that absolutely did not happen at all. And K-Bug and I talked about the situation, and yeah.
For viewer context, can you explain who Aiden is?
Aiden
Yeah.
is kind of off again, on again friend of the house who was a little volatile while they were here. A lot of drama, a lot of back and forth, but was someone that I trusted very deeply
Yeah,
until I got that text message shown from him to Paula. And I no longer speak to Aiden because of that.
So who showed you the text message? Who showed you the screenshot?
The screenshot was on Lolcow Bus. Fucking Foxy shared
Oh
it.
fuck! It was posted publicly. So okay.
Can I see it? Because I have no idea what they're talking
Which
about.
episode of Lolca was that aired on? Because
It was the last one that was doing Paradise. It was in the last like 5 minutes.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is or anything. Yeah, so he had accused me of essaying him, and then he took it all back and then said that he was just trying to do attention, and then he said that K-Bug had put him up to saying, well, they had put him up and then put K-Bug's names putting him up for
Explain to
yeah.
me really quick, K-Bug. So Foxy showed the screenshot. How did Foxy get her hands on that screenshot, and who was it from?
Yeah.
Aiden sent the text message or the DM to Paula.
To Paula.
And Foxy never said, I don't think she ever said where she got it from, but it had to have been from Paula.
Okay, so Pau, not surprised. Pau was trying to start like Paradise drama and basically handed like volatile or like drama and like material to Foxy in order to air it out on Lolcowbus, which would make perfect sense to me. So I will have to go and dig and see if I can find that.
Yeah,
But,
because
like,
there's a conversation with Aiden, and he actually like admitted that he was just saying it because he was put up. He was explaining that K-Bug was the one that came up with all of this, and it was like K-Bug, and then yeah, like K and I are cool. K-Bug's never touched anybody like inappropriate that I've ever seen. I've never touched anybody inappropriately either. So yeah.
I mean, there was a time, like, especially when all that piggy bull started, like, oh my god. Like, I remember that. Like, everybody was on edge. Like, everybody was like, I don't know. To this day, I mean, I don't know who in the viewers, like the viewers right now watching, there's a video that's going viral right now, like viral to the power of 10 in this whole mall situation where like this lady bumps into the guy in order to try to cut the line, and then she just randomly accuses the guy of assault in order to try to get rid of him. But luckily people were filming and immediately called her out, and that shit is going viral all over the internet right now.
And see what the nice part was with all of this, what had happened is that Aiden and I were in the restroom and Aiden asked, and the door was open the whole entire time, and Cass was sitting on the couch on the corner so she could see directly in. And there's also cameras and stuff too. The door was always open, and Aiden asked me to put some suntan lotion on his back and his shoulders, and so I did that, and then everything was fine. There was nothing at all. And then like 2 or 3 days later, then he's like telling me that K-Bug, and I don't think it was Kay that started it. I think it was just him. And then Cass talked to him, and then he apologized for making all of that up and said that he was insecure with his body. And I was like, dude, why are you saying this? And then he went around and publicly told everybody that he had made it up because he was going through things. So it was over. Like he apologized. Yeah. And apparently that was their idea to get me out of the house because apparently they're all upset for the A&D show.
Oh, but like,
And so yeah, and so we were all in Las Vegas, and we were all sitting downstairs at the Palazzo Hotel. It was you, me, and Cass, and we were all like talking about this. I think Clovis was there too. And then we talked to Aiden, and then Aiden apologized for it, and then Aiden was blaming K-Bug, saying that K-Bug and Ivy put him up to all of this stuff. And people's insecurities are just,
man, that's unfortunate. I'm
and
actually
it's
trying.
nice that I have the apologies and stuff from him and things like that. Obviously, I keep my documentation because you never know, but it was just, the bullying and the name calling and the backstabbing and all that stuff.
I'm trying to find this, but like, I might have to dig this out in like peace and quiet, because like I'm literally just going through. And Foxy, K-Bug, you would have to tell me like which
They
exact
were saying that I'm looking at the chat, guys. I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm going through the locale lives trying to find the receipts.
And then also Stefan actually cleared it up too because he actually checked the footage, and I'm so grateful that he has cameras there because he saw that none of this happened. Because like you and I were literally like standing like where you're sitting right now, Stefan, and we're looking. I'm like, yeah, see, I'm in the bathroom. I'm putting sundown lotion on him. I'm not like touching him. I didn't pull down his pants. I didn't do anything. Like, where is this all coming from?
I mean, with me, you did insert yourself into a situation with Kai and I.
K-Bag, no. I told you I didn't want Kai. Kai invited me over to his house, to Stefan's house with you. I showed you the text messages. I told you that he wasn't my type and things like that. I also told you about the girl code. So
You were in the hot tub with us and in the pool with us while things were happening, and I was touched from behind.
I never touched you. What are you talking about?
You
Who
told
touched
me that Kai was telling you to include yourself and that I was fine with it.
She did actually pull it. I found it, and I put it on screen right now. It is a screenshot from Aiden, but we can't say who it is to. It might have been like the timestamp looks like it's 2022. It's old. I wonder why. Yeah, that's. I would like see the thing is it would have to be investigated, or for fairness of people involved, like why Foxy would pull that out on Local Bus is like obviously for content. She wanted like she wanted to like show controversy and all that kind of stuff, because she also was the one that dragged me on that damn Local Bus for content and have like my Paradise shit discussed on there. The only fair solution to this, that in my personal opinion, would be having a day and bring Aiden on and basically clarify the whole thing. Just go over everything, because I feel like a lot of times things were said that weren't really appropriate. Like things were said by certain people in order to, and let's face it, the whole mall situation too. It was like sometimes nowadays, way too often, accusations or allegations are made for retaliation, or like somebody's mad at somebody and all of a sudden they're saying, oh, this happened. I have no
Okay,
idea
you
what this.
even apologized for all of this, and we had Bree that was literally like on the phone, and you were at the table, and I was at the table, and you were like apologizing and for all of this, and you had even admitted that you were part of this, and that's why I'm like, I dropped it, I let it go, I accepted your
Right.
apology, and now you're bringing this stuff up. If you want drama, I'm not here for the drama.
No,
I
I don't
didn't
believe in it.
apologize for that.
Okay, you were like crying and apologizing, and then you said that you were jealous of me and all of this stuff, and that you said that you were insecure, and you were telling me and Bree. Bree has it all recorded.
like
Well, then I'd like the recording because
Okay, yeah, and that's the whole thing with like Kay. Like this is how she is, and we're not for my own sanity and stuff like that. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be a part of this with her. I think it's like ridiculous how you guys just set me up, especially UK. Really disappointed.
no.
Well, no, I'm not like upset with you or anything, but Kay, I even promised you that I wasn't even going to tell anybody that you were like apologizing because all of this was like aired out. You apologized. I didn't even realize you were telling me that you were jealous of how I looked. And I was like, hey, you're beautiful and you're pretty and you're nice. And it's a girl code. And I'm not
honey,
attracted to
I'm
him at
sorry,
all.
but I would never be jealous.
Okay, well, that's what you said. Maybe Bree should be on here too.
Just all the shit's 4 years ago too. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I want this to make it clear. Like I was shocked. Like I totally spaced. I was on that damn lol couch. She pulled out the screenshot. Like I totally didn't, like, it went over my head. Like I didn't even realize that she pulled out 4-year-old screenshots in order to keep a
Yeah.
controversy going. But like,
And
you
like,
know,
yeah, and he had asked me and said that you're okay with everything, and sorry, I'm not into like that stuff with him or you. And I even excused myself, and I actually got out of the pool so you could have time with him and things like that. And then he was like texting me, asking me all this other stuff, and I was like, no, I'm not. See, and that's the thing. I think what happens, and I was telling my friend this the other day. Unfortunately, in our community, being plus size and things like that, I follow the girl code. So if my friend says, hey, I want this guy or I have a crush on him, I'm not going to date him or talk to him or anything like that. I support my friends. And that's what I was doing in that situation for UK. But now I can kind of see that things haven't changed after 4 years and it's kind of not okay. So I
You
think at this
get
point, I'm gonna like excuse myself because I'm not gonna like bring back 4 years of anxiety and bullying from Kay and Ivy and Heather and stuff like that. So I wish you all the best, but I'm not gonna give permission for any of this stuff. I have my reputation. So bye. Good luck, Kay.
well,
every time she gets confronted about something, she leaves.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Like confronting? Like I've told people if I did something or if I made somebody uncomfortable or whatever, like I would love for people to talk about it. I would love for somebody to come to me and say like, hey, you know, this or that happened, and I don't really feel like you attacked her or whatever. I mean, you brought it up. Confrontation is one thing, but like, yeah, but like, you know, any criticism, if it's constructive, it should allow the person to take accountability and apologize for it. And like, I don't know, like she like Amanda had asked me to come up. Like, you know, I had told her like, you know, we want to hear you too. And it's obviously it's like sad. Somebody in the chat says, who's next? Like, can we bring up somebody from the doc? I don't know who else was on the doc that come up, you know. That's the thing. I don't
My
feel
thing
like
is, Amanda has a history. She was brought into the office to have a discussion because multiple people were having the same type of problem with her. And she started crying, started attacking Rita and attacking me and a few others, and then just left the house.
sure.
So this is a history pattern with her. I would never be jealous of her.
It sounds a little bit off to the side, you know. Like I've never heard you say that you were jealous of anybody. You know, there's been people in the house, yeah, sure, that were jealous or like had jealous behaviors, but like in my personal observation, like I've never seen you talk bad about somebody and mention jealousy. Like you've always just been, I don't know how to describe you best. Like you've always been like in your lane, like you enjoying the environment, like, you know. Obviously the last 4 years or whatever, you always brought your husband, you guys play the card games, and you just like, you know, you're just vibing, but like you've never tried to go against anybody else in the group or in the house or whatever. Which
Because it's not worth the drama and the effort from it. But I've been going to a lot of therapy, and I have been talking to my therapist in depth about this topic, especially because it still haunts me. It still creeps me out. I still get nightmares from it. And when you gave me the opportunity, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I was shaking the whole time. I've been sitting here shaking the whole time. That's why I smoked and took multiple hits beforehand. Wasn't for fun, wasn't haha, whatever. It was because I was fucking terrified and scared. And I knew what she was going to do. She was going to flounder her words. She was going to say the same thing over and over again. And then when she continues to get attacked about it, not attacked or confronted with it, she says she's getting attacked. And then dips.
I mean, if anything, what I can say as like a, like how I've received or like how I've perceived you, like whenever like something got uncomfortable for you, you did the only right thing to do. You remove yourself, you know. When there was times and situations where you weren't really where it wasn't really like, you know, for you, like you stayed away. Like you didn't put yourself in a situation where you would later feel a need to say like, oh, I regretted doing this or regretted being there, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Also, some
sadly,
other tea. I'm not going to name names, but there's no beef with me and Stefan. There's no beef with me and Rissa. There's no beef with me and Sumi. No beef with me and Audrey. We're all good. That's why we're doing this together. We talk every day about this stuff. We meet every day about this stuff. And the rumors are already starting, y'all.
yeah, it's the internet, right? Like people love like all these
Yeah,
reaction
Fairy,
channels.
Amanda knew that we were going to talk about what happened back then.
Yeah, I told her. Like, yeah, no, I told her like, and I
This
even
is what she does.
I told her too that like K-Bug is going to be on the panel. K-Bug wants to talk to her, and she said she's okay with it. I personally, like it makes me sad because when Amanda was here back in the day, we had some good times, you know. Obviously, everybody knows because the tea has been halfway spilled that there was big beef between Amanda and Porkchop. With Pork, I think there was a big meeting here in the office. Everybody's sitting, and all of a sudden, Porkchop's called Amanda like the A word on the spectrum, you know, full on, like, you know, no diagnosis, nothing. She literally just like bullied her. And then there is a video too of Porkchop quite literally bullying Amanda off the set. We were getting ready to film a TikTok, and all of a sudden all of a sudden Porkchop says, "Yeah, oh, this TikTok is going to be so much better without Porkchop." I mean, I'm laughing about it right now, but like, Porkchop was a bully when she was here,
Oh, Porkchop was horrible.
and and now Porkchop is on the documentary with her fucking crying video saying like, "Oh, Paradise wasn't great," and Stefan SA'd me, and I'm thinking like every single person that was at this house back in the day would probably say otherwise. Every single person that was part of the group would say, "No, Porkchop was the bully. She was the one that like made people uncomfortable here," and she's going around like she's getting camera time on the claiming things, and now tell me really quick. Okay, obviously things are very spontaneous today. Rita is caught in a fucking thunderstorm right now, so she can't join because she has no signal. I was gonna bring Rita on for a bit, but like, K-Bug, like, are you? You said you were shaking, you had to smoke or whatever. Like, how are you feeling about it right now? I know.
I feel good. She projected a lot of herself, like stating nothing's changed in the last 4 years and that I'm jealous of her and stuff like that. She assumed that anyone who didn't like her, it was because they were jealous of her.
Oh,
She said all the time how people were jealous of her.
I mean, yeah.
I do get that some people are concerned that it was like an attack on Amanda. And I know I sounded very gruff and very harsh. That is how I talk. Part of my autism. I don't inflect well. I'm not gonna. I don't. I'm still trying to figure that out. That's something I'm working on.
I feel like you brought your point across and you weren't offensive. Like, you in no way, shape, or form anywhere close treated me on Lolcow, for example, right? Like, you were just spitting out the facts. You were saying, like, this and this happened. This is how I feel. Like, I feel like you both of you had very good communication discipline on here. And like, you weren't going at each other or screaming over each other like Piggy did or Pau did on Lolcow. Like, they had zero discipline. That's why I'm like saying, like, how, like, it's unfortunate that it ended like with her just disconnecting and not. I was hoping that
See, that's what she does. She wants to make it seem like I'm this bad person, that I've attacked her, that I apologized. And I'm pretty sure I apologized to her for hurting her feelings on something else completely. Because I do remember apologizing to her, but it wasn't for essaying her or making up rumors that she essayed me. I didn't tell anyone at all that I was essayed until God knows how long after. Because I didn't want to rock the boat. I didn't want to stir pot. I didn't want to. There's already so much drama going on, and this place was a safe place for me. The house was. So, like, I just didn't bother.
Of course, like, she's also texting me, and I agree with the chat. First of all, the chat says you handled that well, okay, but I agree you did. And I also agree with a comment in there, like, Amanda has been supporting me and everything, and I never said she didn't. Like, it does happen, guys. Like, it always happens that if you have multiple people in a group, there might be some people that don't get along. Something happens between two people, and they and it's up to them. Everybody's grown up adults. Like, I'm not forcing anybody to be friends. I try to, like, what do you call it? I try to encourage conversation. There's been multiple times when we had whole fucking house meetings because some people didn't get along. The last big one that I know there's people still waiting for that. Like, that tea is still that tea is on deck, guys. The last big house meeting was the big blow up with K-Bug, K-Bear. There's actually some more.
My God, Stefan.
Yeah, no, with K-Bear. The meeting where K-Bear and Alana didn't get along. Like, it had nothing to do with me. I was friends with one, I was friends with the other. I didn't have any problems, but they pulled me into that. And then I said, you know what, guys? We're all going to sit down at the table. We're all going to talk it out like adults, which is what I feel is, like, necessary sometimes. And other times people should just be able to be adults and agree to disagree. Like, you can get up from the table and just say, you know what, you feel this way, I feel that way, and we're just gonna have to let it rest. Like, we're just gonna have to, like, we just have to allow both of us to agree to disagree and not continue beefing over it. Like,
Mary
yes.
Mary said, but why are you bringing this up now? This was brought up because that screenshot that Foxy showed, I've been getting multiple DMs about it. I've been getting threats about it. I've been getting, every time I go live, I get people making a comment about it. So I was like, you know what, fine. I'm just going to address it. And I had the opportunity because Stefan had said he'd reached out to Amanda. So I said, okay. My healing is on my timeline, on no one else's.
Cat Mama TSAFQ super chatted $4.99. I will never send you a super chat like I did earlier, so you block people that super chat you now. Okay, scammers.
Oh, wait.
Hold on. No, Cat Mama, I timed you out for 10 minutes because somebody in the chat said, is the one on the top right bedridden? And you said soon to be. So I timed you out. And I'll do it again. You want to know why? Because I'm a show host. I can do that.
That's fucked up.
That's bullying right there.
That's fucked up to say. Like, you know, we appreciate the
Lucky
support and
you can
everything.
still
but
able to watch.
Guys, in the chat, keep it civil, guys. You know, you want the tea? Ask the questions. Super chats, always very much appreciated. You know, like.
No, lady, because I was respectful. I could have said "fuck your $4" and blocked you, but instead I kept my mouth quiet and I timed you out. And you're lucky I did that. Say some more shit and I'll fucking block you.
Bring the questions, but stay respectful. Don't
Thank you, Lexi.
Don't talk about people like as if you like wishing something on somebody. You know. Don't throw shade. You know, you can be sarcastic. You know, sarcasm is always allowed because my third language is sarcasm, German, English, and sarcasm.
It's okay to have your favorites, lady. It's okay to have your favorites, but don't shit on the ones that you don't like.
We have to stay. How do you say this best? Like, you know, stay on the right side of the line. You know, sarcasm. You know, a little bit poking like the LCU, but like don't take it to a disrespect.
We're not gonna have y'all being just disrespectful.
Yeah, nobody wants to see Rissa or K-Bug or me or Audrey or Sumi, like anything to happen to us, to any of us. Like, you know, being bedridden is not a condition that anybody would want to be. You know, we are all, you know, I count myself in this. You know, we're fat, we're like, you know, plus size, we're body positive, whatever. But we're all doing our best. Each individual person, we're doing our best to stay happy and healthy, and whatever we need to do that. Like, I have to agree. Like, you know, don't bully any of the show hosts. Somebody said, Rissa, are you doing? Get ready with me on live today. Watching you do your makeup. Aw, here you go. Here's the supportive chat. That's what we like to hear.
Cat Mama, nobody's a scammer, first of all. We didn't just take your money and not appreciate your super chat. Your super chat was acknowledged. You were literally thanked for sending that money. Nobody scammed you. When somebody says thank you for a gift, when did that turn into scamming? I muted you because you were disrespectful.
Cat Mama's done. Cat Mama's done.
You muted her?
No, I don't have access to that right now. My thing is acting all weird.
It's okay though. It's okay. Like, guys, if like let's take a right turn and take the exit off of this highway. If anybody in the chat, we still have 15 minutes. If anybody in the chat feels like doing something good and you want to support K-Bug, the link is pinned. The link is pinned in the chat. K-Bug and her husband T-Bug are participating. They're in the running for America's favorite couple. So click that link. Post your vote.
After 7. Vote after 7 because it starts a new
cycle.
Round.
After this show is over, when we get off after 7 o'clock, guys, cast your votes. And also, very importantly, because we have tea. Any questions, respectful questions in the chat, especially if you super chat them, are going to be answered. And depending on how saucy and how spicy the question is, and how easy it is for me and how quickly I can access the evidence, I can screen share some shit for you. So it's up to you. Is there anything
Fairy, you can vote every 24 hours.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Every full day, every 24 hours, you can cast one vote for free.
Yep.
Yeah.
One
Mary.
vote for Freddy every 24 hours.
When does the
new session starts at
close?
7.
When does the voting close? Like for the
I do not. It depends on if I get into the top whatever this next round is going to be.
Oh, you guys better.
So tomorrow I can tell y'all when the voting ends.
Spill the fat tea.
It's much appreciated. Ooh,
What did
Jen, that's a good one. I like that one.
Link, we need more than 15 minutes to tell you that, honey. If you want to know that, that might have to be a topic for one of our tea days next week, because that is definitely, it definitely comes with some tea to spill.
Oh, who are you talking? Which one are you talking about, Rissa?
I'm talking to Link, the why did everyone go their separate ways?
Oh, you mean like after the documentary?
Just like I think after everything in general, Link is a hardcore watcher in the TikTok all the time.
I know. And then I see another topic right here. Jen said, can a topic for one of the show be the girls talking about trying to stay active and what they do to stay healthy? I struggle. Absolutely.
Jen, girl, I'm a lazy bitch. I'd be struggling too. I need some advice.
Let me put that in the host chat right now, because that is a very good input. Very much appreciated.
Shumi, we need some uplifting. Do you have any words of wisdom?
Oh, chat.
We went way off topic today.
Bullying can take on a lot of forms. Like a lot of forms. I just saw just now, I was the entertainment tonight because you were being
A
mean.
bully.
That should not be your entertainment. That
And
is
guess what?
so incredibly sad. Because like
Yes.
the people that have hurt my feelings or have bullied me in the past, sometimes it's not always like people online, sometimes it's the people that you love. I've definitely sat on a bed and cried because I was being bullied or being harassed or being told this or that, especially by people you love, but even people online. My first big mass bullying was pretty recent, and I scrolled for hours and just sat there. I was like in a daze because it's really hard to avert from it. But no, I don't think it should be entertainment.
Oh, are you talking about like bullying that happened when you went on live on TikTok or on?
Oh, that happened too, yeah. No. When I first joined TikTok, because most of the platforms I'm on are showcasing my work. But when I'm showcasing a part of myself or showcasing an opinion, that becomes an easy topic to bully someone about. Um, so when I was showcasing what it was like being plus sized and being in a fashion industry, I got a lot of hate, and that really hurt because people see the end product. They see, like commercials, they see the ads, um, but they don't really hear like, oh, well, this is what it's like. This is what it's like to be told like you're walking in a show and they don't have your size, and so you're modeling jewelry now. Like that happens. And it's one thing to see a picture of me wearing jewelry that was on Vogue. It's another thing for me to say, "Hey, the reason why I'm wearing jewelry is because they said that they supported plus size artists but didn't have my size." But when I say that, that becomes an easy target for bullying. Bullying takes on a lot of forms, and especially as a plus size person, it paints a target on your back because it's something someone can identify just by looking at you. And it's easy. It's easy to do to a big girl.
Thank you guys in the chat really quick.
I actually. Oh, wait, what?
Bro, Binksy is looking at y'all is crazy.
I just wanted to really quick send a reward for the gifts that you guys been sending. I'm not ready yet. The bot is not ready yet to announce those, but I see them. I see you guys. I see you guys sending the little gifts in the chat, and it is very, very, very much appreciated. I just wanted to let you guys know that.
Yes. So about bullying, I actually got, it's a drawing that Cass did, but I have a tattoo of a hippo.
Right there. What's the history of that hippo? Who made it?
So
Who drew it?
Cass made it. Cass drew it. Then I decided to get my first tattoo as that because Cass and I were really close, and I told her the story about how all throughout school, because I was a swimmer, I swam competitively starting from the age of 5 to 22. And I quit for a few years because I was relentlessly bullied, even by one of my coaches. He told me I was fat and I was never going to amount to anything as a 10-year-old. And then I was called a hippo because I swam, but I was big. I've always been big. And the thing that you love the most ends up being the thing that hurts you the most sometimes. And it's heartbreaking. So I decided to take the power back, and I got to tattoo the hippo. Because, I mean, I technically am a hippo. I'm way more coordinated in the water. I'm way less coordinated, and I'm slow on the land. And I can hold my breath for a really long time underwater.
Keep fat finger in my camera.
I did that on live not too long ago, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. We went swimming on live, and I tried, because I used to be a good swimmer. I was like, okay, let's see if I can still dive like one full length of the pool, and I did. And then I did one length there and back, and then I did there, back, and there. So three laps basically. I don't know what is it. A lap? A lap is one length of the pool. One length.
No,
Okay.
a lap is 2.
Okay, so I did 3 lengths of the pool underwater without coming up, and I was kind of proud of myself. I was like, I'm this old and like this much out of training, and I can still do 3 lengths in the pool.
I had him feeling like this afterwards. That's how he felt. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, I'm so grateful for the soundboard.
Your mama.
Has anybody ever like said anything to you about the hippo tattoo on your arm?
I did do swim meets maps. Yeah, I swam club and I swam high school. I went to state as a 6-year-old and a 7-year-old. I went to I was an alternate for state in high school, but I've always been big, and I loved swim meets. Swim meets were my favorite. But yeah, people ask me about my hippo tattoo all the time.
And
so I tell them that they're like, "Oh, that's so cute. What does it mean?" Well, Linda, I was bullied relentlessly and called a hippo, so I decided to take that name back, and now I'm a hippo forever.
Right. You literally just taking the bull by the horns and saying, like, you know what? The same thing that we do here in the house, like when our language here at Paradise, the word fat is not an offense in this house, and I don't tolerate anybody using it in a derogatory way to attack somebody else, and basically, in order to attack somebody, all of a sudden call them fat. That doesn't fly here. And
reason 372,862 why I left Paradise. Stefan wouldn't let me use the word fat in a negative way.
So you had to escape. Apparently, people don't leave Paradise. They escape. And then they call themselves survivors, because they like the island. What is the TV show called? Survivor, right? With Island?
Yeah.
It off. Yeah, that's why they call themselves a survivor, because they got voted off the island.
What the hell?
Who said that?
Somebody noticed my Slim Jim stash that I was numbing on. You can have one. Yeah, guys, you can have some.
I have left twice, and it has been because of drama with the girls in the house.
Which is
It's never been about Stefan.
That's been mentioned in the documentary too. I think somebody was actually on camera in the documentary saying that, like, you know, you cut ties with like multiple people. Some of them you don't really want to, but you know, it happens that people are beefing between each other, and as a result of that, they leave the house, and then they kind of... Did I cut out, or like...
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, let me see. Like I've noticed this, that my microphone sometimes just... I don't know. My microphone just cuts out like in the middle of my sentence. I said that, like, you know, people left the house because they had beef with individual people, but then they lost contact with everybody else, because apparently, and this is a phenomenon that I've noticed, especially here in Vegas, people that have came to the house and eventually they decide to not want to be part of it anymore, they fail to find another group, or they fail to make their own group. I've seen multiple times now people that have been not friendly with me anymore trying to make their own groups, and then they fail. Like, those groups fall apart because the drama just follows them, not me. And
we understood what you said, Stacy.
It's unfortunate.
You're a good girl.
That last statement of hers, I absolutely vibe with that. You know, bigger women are beautiful too. They are beautiful.
Oh, I love. Yeah, that's for another topic. Backhanded compliments. That's for a whole nother day.
I think we have it on the list already. We have it on the list of topics to talk about, like, you know, compliments, backhanded compliments, like that kind of stuff. Like the whole, like the classic one that everybody always brings up is like, "Oh, you're so pretty," for a fat girl.
For a big girl.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why?
I'm gonna show you pretty for a big girl.
Like, why would there be a differentiation? You know, like, why would it have to be, you know, are you being judged in a different book, or like by different rules or whatever? Very much a valid topic to talk about. And let me say this again for the chat right here. Thank you guys all for being a part of this. If you want to be a part of this, if you want to come in on the panel, you guys can. If any one of you has a really interesting topic that you want to talk about, we are not just a one-way street over here. We're not like just us sitting here and spilling everything on you. We want to include you too. So if you have either been to the house at any point in time, you've been part of one of our parties, or like you've been here in the past and I just might not remember you right now because it was just in passing, it was just one or two parties or something, by all means, if you want to talk to us, send me a DM on my Instagram, on my TikTok, on my anywhere. Like, there's even an email on my website right now that you can send a request, and if you got something interesting to talk about, we want to hear it. We want to include you guys. And that being said, you know, my DMs are always open. If you want to come visit, my DMs are open. If you want to be part of the show, the DMs are open. If you just want to give us a topic or like an interesting idea that you might want to hear us discuss, or go go deeper down a rabbit hole, let us know it. Because otherwise, after a certain amount of time, we're just going to be sitting here and not know what to talk about because we've said it all. So we need inspiration. You don't want to sit here. You don't want us to sit here and just cricket.
That's what I want. It needs to be longer. Is there not a way to make it long?
No, there's a time limit on this.
Oh.
Like, it can only be so and so many seconds.
We need, and this isn't to offend anybody because I am a part of the LGBTQ community. We need a sound that says "gay" all the time.
Find one. I'll add it.
With that being said,
I purposely became a big when I was younger to prevent being abused. Okay, Lexi, what are you trying to say? Because I think that maybe your autocorrect messed you up there. Were you trying to say you purposely became big, like you voluntarily or deliberately gained weight? You wanted to be bigger, and if so, why did you think that would prevent abuse? Like, and this is a very deep and very dark topic too. Like, have you been through some kind of abuse? I don't want to trigger anybody, including you. I don't want to like bring things up that are like deep in the past, but like, oh, when you were a child, oh, that okay.
I'm so
Very,
sorry.
very, very, very sadly, so I have to tell you guys, and this is almost like a closing statement for today, because it's 7:02 right now, which means everybody vote. You can now
Go
vote for
vote.
Cable in the link. It is 7 o'clock. The voting cycle has now reset. Very, very sadly, I have to tell you guys that 9 out of 10, if not 98 out of 100 women that I meet actually have stories of abuse that they tell me, like it's SA or like any other kind of like abuse, or abusive parents, abusive family members. It is so fucking sad. I cannot even tell you. And K-Bug nodding her head right there, like tells you, there's a lot of people in this community in particular, including you guys in the chat. The plus size community is a community of neglected and abused people, and it makes me so sad sometimes, hearing these stories. When people come to me and they open up and tell me these stories, I'm like, oh my fucking god, like I am so sorry, like I wish I could take that away from you. I wish I could, like there was a reset button, anything. I cannot even begin to imagine, because as I said before, on stream, on the lol cow, and in the documentary, but they cut my interview out. Like, I grew up in a happy and healthy family. I grew up as a wanted child. I grew up with one brother, and everything was fair. If my parents bought me something, they bought my brother something. And I can only imagine. But it's
Did you do this way?
This way.
my husband's in the chat. Well,
Is it T-Bug?
We have shared custody. Yeah.
Aw.
T-Bug! I got something for you.
Aw, look, Lexi says I'm very open about it. As a nurse, I think honestly is the only way to best help patients.
As a nurse. Hold on, are my comments not scrolling?
Like how many say nobody will want you if you're fat. So that's actually a story, honestly, Lexi. Let me tell you this: if you ever feel comfortable talking about this, you could come up here. Like we could have one day where you are going to be the guest on the show, and you can tell us your whole story. You can tell us, what happened. I mean, as much as you want, and how it made you go into this direction, that you thought that, okay, maybe if I get bigger, I feel like, or I have the impression that I'm going to be less interesting. I'm going to be less attractive to abusive men, and thereby trying to protect yourself by making yourself less attractive. And it's like, as sad as and upsetting as this is, if you feel like talking about this kind of stuff, she says, I'm totally down. Yeah, Lexi, by all means, send me a message, contact me any way you like. Instagram is ssbbwfan73. My email is posted on paradise.net. You can send me a regular stinking old email. My Instagram is ssbbwfan73. My TikTok is paradise_official. So you can just go to TikTok and type in Paradise. You'll find me. Any way you wish. Get in contact with me. and I can actually get you in contact, or you can contact K-Bug too. Like I can get you in contact with K-Bug or Sumi if you feel more comfortable talking to another woman about this. Because by all means, there will be topics, guys. There will be deep and dark topics on this thing. If you guys want to hear this, we are here for it. There are going to be topics that I'm not going to be part of it. I'm going to let the women have the stage, and I'm going to be either off camera or completely off, because they need to have the opportunity to talk between each other and to you guys in the chat as like topics of either survivors or victims, or just topics that are like female only, where it would be more inappropriate for me to be part of it. And so by all means, let me tell on the Discord. Yes, I totally forgot, guys. On the Discord, you can contact me on Discord too. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Discord, and email. And again, chat says, hope you all win, K-Bug, and a heart.
Thank you, Sailor.
As somebody who has gained and lost and gained again, it is important to love your body. Yes, absolutely. Being fat is not a curse. Being fat is not a bad word. Being fat does not make you ugly. Remember the sign that Audrey went on Fremont Street with? Fat, yes. Ugly, never. We can all be beautiful at all sizes. Absolutely. That right there is
a place to end.
Du bist gut genug, which literally means in German, it's German. Du bist gut genug. You are good enough. And that being said, guys, thank you for another awesome episode. I hope you all had fun in the chat. I hope you guys are ready for more, because if you are, then you are the reason why we're going to be back on tomorrow. And yes, you all have a great and wonderful Thick Thigh Thursday.
I don't know how to do it. Like had pot brain for a second.
Welcome to Fat Tea, where the gossip's hot, the laughs are free. Spill the tea, no calorie count. Real talk's what we're all about. So grab a snack, come sip with me. You're listening to Fat Tea.